qualitative customer research, not keyword research tools, not an expert from Ahrefs or SEMrush, and not a content audit spreadsheet. Here's exactly how I approach a qualitative customer research when building a content strategy for a B2B SaaS company. Number one is what I call internal discovery. The idea is to start with what you already know, or your client. The company you're working with has more intel than they realize. All you have to do as a strategist is pull it together. So ICP docs, positioning frameworks, messaging guidelines, sales decks, battle cards, call transcripts, internal interviews with SMEs on their team. All of this is gold if you can just jot it down. And of course, with AI these days, you can just flip a custom GPT and throw everything in there, and that becomes your custom research brain. The goal at this stage is to figure out and build a mental model of some sort to understand how customers think, not necessarily how marketers talk. Number two is to actually go where your buyer hangs out, where they pay attention and spend time. This is what I call external listening. So you try to leave your bubble as a marketer and find all of those different sources where your customers are spending time and gathering information. So we're talking subreddits, unfiltered threads, niche forums, software aggregator reviews like G2, Capterra, Product Hunt, whatever. The idea is to look for patterns and pain points and praise. And again, with your custom GPT, you can just take screenshots, put it all in there as a dump, and again, it does the processing for you. You're essentially building a library of raw voice of customer insights. And then number three, the third phase, is what I call synthesize and then scale. This is what I call strategic layering. I know a lot of jargons, but this is how I try to break this down. So at this stage, you want to operationalize everything that you've been feeding your models with deep research and insights about your customers. So you're extracting themes, mental models, and objections, and you're setting definite guardrails on what to lean on, what to avoid, and what kind of positioning resonates. And once you've done all of this groundwork across these three phases, that's when you initiate keyword research, and it becomes more of validation rather than pure direction. As an example, if you are a compliance management software and all of the research that you've done till this point on the customer is focusing on risk management, then that becomes validation when you're seeing those keywords. You can see everything around risk management as a topic cluster and say, hey, this is where we want to focus, because again, there's validation. So what happens exactly when you're not starting with keyword research and actually doing all of this foundational work first? The result is that you've built a strategy rooted in how your buyers really think rather than what a random tool spits out. Most search marketers skip this, and it's surprising because they jump into keywords directly, make an export, create some pages, and then they wonder why my traffic is not converting. So if you want search as a channel to drive real pipeline, actual money in your company, don't just build around your buyers, build with them.